Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Friday Night Bricks. We are at episode 386, getting ever that closer to 400.
Getting further away from 300.
Yes, that's true too. Yes, hopefully those in the chat can tell me if they noticed anything different in the description this week. Hopefully it's.
I don't remember Reed holding a red brick in the video, Z. Hey, Jeff. Hey, Panda.
Oh, yeah. One of these days maybe, but I gotta let all the really good builders get it first. So let's see. How is everybody tonight? Let's start with Mr. Wagner here. How is Mr. Kevin tonight in his
pretty good,
super rad purple shirt?
Yeah, I got my bulk in, so it's re-energized me to get back into sorting and stuff. So
nice.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna just sort tonight then? Sorting?
Cleaning up, sorting, trying to get this in a little better shape. Whenever I'm putting away bulk, I always have to rearrange things, find spots for things. So that's what I've been in the process of doing.
Okay, cool. How is Jesse tonight?
Pretty good. I am fresh from the Mall of America Lego store.
Ooh.
Everything good?
Anything good?
I didn't get too much exciting news, but there was a gift with purchase if you bought a video game thing. So I bought the Minecraft movie set. So
oh, nice.
Gotta have that guy, right?
Chicken jockey.
Brrr.
So what was the free set then? That's
the poly bags.
Okay.
They're over here.
How did the wall look? Is it I go either direction. I go to. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, nice.
2 for 1. Buy one set, get 2.
There you
go. So I did that yesterday, and one of our LUG members buys all the CMFs in boxes.
Mm-hmm.
So I have, without doing anything, just paying for a set of 12.
There you go.
We have that too. It's so nice.
So I haven't checked these or opened them. I'm assuming he did the scanning and pulled the right figs. So we'll play the game of opening blind bags, assuming I have all 12.
There you go. Okay. So cool. Well, let's see here. And then there's me. I mean, I got my bulk brick too. I was actually building. I actually used some of my new clear to build. I try to build like a new tent per se. So a domed tent with the clear pieces. I also ordered some specialty ones for some of the ones that are not the corner for some other stuff I'm working on. But you know what? Everybody kind of asks about, says the elf set that Jesse is building, thinks they're pretty awesome. Well, just so you know, actually, no, let me change. It'll be easier to grab this camera and go here. Whoop, not that one. This one. Do this. But there's more. He didn't buy them all. There's 4 elf sets.
Oh, Reed, you don't hold out on us like that. MJ Bay, listen, sit down, take a minute. Don't sweat. Do not sweat.
Opening the damaged one, so I have a prisoner in my castle.
There. Oh, okay.
Reed,
Reed,
why do you do this to us? Why does he do this to us?
I see how it goes.
Yeah, isn't it, Jesse? Right?
Well, you saw them all too. You took the ones you wanted. Remember, you and Nikki both wanted them. I brought them both to Denver, and then neither one jumped on it while I was out there. So it was like, okay, at least I brought them out there. I mean, actually,
Kevin Wagner, we're good friends and all, but now that I know that Reed's been holding out on us, we've got to start charging him for that second show now.
I have steel L sets that I'm not breaking out right now.
Yeah, but the difference is you probably got them to go in your collection. Reed's just flexing. He's doing a Hoosier massive. That is Hoosier style, Reed. Come on.
What the heck?
I thought you was better than that.
Well, now, do I sound better now?
Yeah.
Why does it do that?
You do.
Listen.
Why does it do that? It's what did? Oh, you know what? I did an update for StreamYard tonight. That's probably what I did. Damn it.
Every week these days.
You know,
That's probably what did it. Gosh dang it. Well, you know, that was like the first thing that should have came. Somebody should have said, I can't hear Reed.
Look, Jesse, to be honest, buddy, I'd be telling Reed, look, Reed, get your bloody own thing, all right?
Well, and actually, I guess since Ralph can't stay long here, Ralph will
Hey,
show you. We'll show Ralph something real quick here. I did do. Actually, where did they go?
Dang, Sun Spider.
Reed, you can't show us like 10 elf sets like that.
Got a cool hat.
Yeah. I feel like those braces are going to be very useful.
Yeah, that's a new part.
So I have been working on the backside of the disco for.
You've been working on the disco butt.
The disco butt. So yep. So I'm working on that, and I'm actually trying a new tower.
It's been wearing corduroy. It's all deformed.
Yep. So it's going to be all that Palisade brick on the back. Actually, on that section, I added a doorway back here. This will be for like the special musician area. Plus, I added a doorway on this side up here, and then this is what it looked like before, so you could see all the back of the rock and stuff. And so now I don't know where I just noticed when I was doing something with the bandstand, this figure I did not put here, this micro fig. So somebody must have put it on at Chicago or something. I don't know who did, but it wasn't. I know I didn't put that on there. So
who hosted bandstand? American Bandstand. Casey Kasem, was it? Dick Clark, maybe.
So this is where it's currently right now. I'm waiting on some more of the Palisade bricks to come from California. But yeah, so I added an entrance up on the upper level too, up here. And then I reintegrated some stuff on the wall here. So hopefully it'll be a little bit more secure this time, because this top level actually fell forward after Green Bay. So something got jostled on the trip. But yeah. So
yeah, there's a whole lot of junk in that disco butt trunk.
Yeah. So there's the two sections kind of together. So
that don't mean you ain't got to shake what your mama gave you, though, Mister.
No, he wants to keep that pretty firm. He doesn't want to break things, right?
Well, it's getting ready for. I have a small show this weekend, or next weekend. We have a library show, and then getting ready for Nebraska Brick Days next April, which registration opens November 15th for that. So, hey, Moto, how's it going?
Well, you will have no competition for it, so that's just fine, Reed.
November 15th.
Well, I mean, that one still fills pretty quickly. So I mean, I know last year, yeah, it does. It does. It fills pretty quick in terms of how much they have.
Well,
I mean,
there's nothing else to do there, right?
Well, they have a limited amount of space in the Mid-America Center, so they don't. It's not like
in the MAC.
Yeah, so it's not like they have an unlimited amount of space, So it's kind of those things where I think they're limited. I think they moved into the hallway last year. I didn't see. Oh, Jesse's got.
Ooh, nice.
Spider.
I got to pick up. That's the one I need next one of.
Slinger.
They're really cool figures. I just would have absolutely zero use for them, so it is pointless.
That's why, people were buying a box, which is 3 sets.
Z, it's in your Instagram, buddy. I
I'll
don't know.
take one.
I think you go to the wrong places every week, but yeah.
I think
it's all Z's fault, isn't it? That's right, Reed. It's all Z's fault.
I was gonna say I sent him one, and I sent someone else that was on the stream last week an invite also. So.
Oh, was it
somebody else from I think he's up there, up in your area.
Well, because I read your free week. Long email read, right?
Oh, to Brick. Oh, where's my invite? Well, you can go whenever you want. Z, meet me down there. What are you gonna bring? You gonna bring a castle? Bring some soldiers. The ice bears and the crocs get mighty hungry at
one
that
with panels,
show out in
Ray.
the middle of the plains.
Don't swear at me. What, a castle with panels?
I'm just looking forward to, after kind of watching that. I watched the Critical Role thing. I'm kind of waiting for us to go back to D&D to kind of see if our DM will ever let us pick a dice to roll for hit point regeneration. That was kind of fun to watch. That's pretty good.
Regeneration.
Yeah, pick any dice. I'd laugh if I picked up a D4. That would be cool.
Right there, Rapids this weekend.
I'll put out a poll and see how long you guys want to play Witherwild. See who wants to play the next campaign, whether it should be D&D or Daggerheart.
No, that's fine. No, I just laughed when I saw that. I was like, "Oh, our dungeon master never did that. That was so cool." I was like,
"What was it that's so cool that you want Jesse to do?"
She got a choice to pick any dice and roll it to get that many hit points back. And she's looking at her dice. She's like,
"Who did that?"
This was Critical Role, wasn't it? Was it the Critical Role? Was it? I saw it somewhere.
Was that the charity thing?
I don't remember if it was the charity thing or it was somewhere else. I know I saw it somewhere, and it was it might not have been the charity, but I know I saw it. Maybe I got linked through a couple of videos after I was doing that. So
rolling one dice for regeneration is that cool?
She picked up the percent dial, and she
I saw that
60 or 80%, and it was like
that was the Baldur's Gate characters. They're like kind of fresh players, and they're like, all right, yeah, roll any dice. And she picked up the percentile dice, which goes up to 90 if you actually just read the number. And she rolled an 80 to get 80 hit points back.
The real question is, Reed, are you going to last long enough in D&D?
That's not that exciting.
Because you do die quick in D&D. Just say it. Daggerfall, not so much, but D&D, you tend to die quickly.
Yeah, at least in Daggerheart, you have your choice to die or not.
If you pick the wrong thing to where you take your damage, you're right.
Nikki.
What's up, Nikki? What's up, dude?
Hey, Nikki.
Ralph.
Z.
Well, Z's supposed to be coming on. I thought he was in hair and makeup.
He might be in hair and makeup. I know I sent him an invite. He could be in. And Mark and Ben were both here on the show last week, and so was Brick Dad Builds. Yeah, so it was a good panel last week. Long show. I think we went almost 5 hours. So yeah. Wow. Oh, Steve was in last week too. Poldo was in too. So yeah. So
yeah. Whenever I'm not here, everyone else shows up.
Well, yeah, that's how it goes. Need to fill the seats. Need to fill the seats. They're expensive seats. I gotta fill them. I gotta make it profitable.
Well, maybe if you sent them purple shirts out,
Oh yeah, you better watch out, man. I'll burn through all that money and won't have any left. Money for shirts. It'd be terrible. Other than that, I don't know. I guess since I do have a couple damaged elf sets, this one I could get another purple.
Better open one of those.
Dinner chops. Like pork chops or lamb chops?
Well, I'll open the one that I said I was going to open with the prisoner.
Getting in prison.
Goblin thief deserves to be
brought in. Ice bears. I might have to make some sort of prison for them.
Yeah, Jesse Reed's jumping on the elves bandwagon.
Spider cat.
Look, me and MJ are going to have a chat about him because that was just uncalled for.
Spider cat, chatting like a spider cat.
Is that a new cat mold, or do they have one without the Spidey?
They do. Okay. They have one that already has that fuller mane around the head.
It's a white. There was a white one.
White one. Yeah. Okay. I think I have that then.
So there we go. So there's this.
Yeah.
This, and then
one for MJ. Yeah. One for Brett. Come on. One for Jesse. We can't leave Jesse out. Look, Jesse is the elf guy.
Jesse's got his own. He's fine.
Yeah, but look,
He's probably not concerning tonight because we're playing Daggerheart. So I'm just going to pick something small and quick to play with.
is Jesse saying no to more? Though? That's what you have to ask yourself. Is he saying no? Is he saying I've got enough elves, Reed? Don't tell me anymore. No, he isn't. See?
No, I think he has this one anyways already. So this is not one that. Now this damaged one with the purple squirrel. I get 2 of these, so he might not have got one of these. I can't remember. So, look at the goblin.
Look, $9. I'll give you 10.
I think I have that one. Not from you. I had
I've got 2. Well, it's possible you had a bunch already, so it's just And Nikki showed interest too, but I think she kind of was honing in on the ones that you wanted too. So I'm like, well, that's how it goes. It's like,
you sold me like 6 different sets, and I think I already had like 6 other sets or more.
Yeah, because there's still there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's still 9 different sets in here. So
right.
Wow, you must, Ralph. You must be one of those Facebook people that I despise. How is Ralph tonight? What is Ralph working on? We'll need to talk in the future as we discuss the future collab. As we get closer to showtime. If I book a hotel and stuff, Ralph, you just want to stay just stay where we stayed last time? Same place? Nice walk across the hallway. I enjoyed it. It is if you still want to roommate together, share the.
Is there some implication there, Reed?
No, it's just cost
Double
saving.
entendre.
Cost saving, I got my room already. Oh, he's not working. He's in a waiting room at a hospital. Ooh, that's not good. Sorry to hear that.
Didn't that little nano fig on your piano? This guy.
Yeah, but it was a black
transparent orange.
Yeah, I saw that.
Wow. 2 of them.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Ralph.
Oh, his brother is in the. Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that, Ralph. Hopefully, all goes well.
So far, I'm 6 for 6.
He's hiding. Yep, it'll be 3 weeks. Mr. Hinkle has a bunch of shows the next 3 weeks, so he is out. You make sure you let everybody know because your description.
I wonder how much Kevin actually says and how much Reed just makes up.
I was going to say it's a good attempt to get me on camera, isn't it?
No, he's already got something to work with. I'm not worried.
Yeah, only because you snuck it. You sneak.
Well, I got to be sneaky once in a while. That's just how I roll.
How you slither.
That's that too. Yeah.
Every day I'm slippery, and you know it. Come on.
That's how I got my great Hinkle one. His pose.
And the funny thing is, I can't even grief you about it because many times you've fallen asleep and I've took the mickey at you, so it's only fair, isn't it?
Yeah, I was trying real hard to not fall asleep at the end.
So, Z, are you not at Grand Rapids then?
I don't believe he is. I think that's the one that's a little bit too far away. He'd come to Milwaukee if he did that one again. I know he said that.
Yeah.
I wonder if I have a comic book for each one of these characters.
Never go past Lake Michigan. There you go, right there. There's. Now, if Mark goes,
Is it your witch ancestry? You don't want to take a chance of hitting water, or warlock ancestry, whichever. I'm trying to think. Does the Cerberus guard the gates to Hades? So maybe you equate Lake Michigan with the River Styx. I don't know.
I'm waiting to see if he ends up if Mark does that one he was talking about on one of the streams where he goes farther south. If Z would go super far south, somewhere fun, exciting. 6 issues is max. Nope. Then I guess he won't be going there. It'll be probably like if it's the one I remember, it was like.
Oh, it's a time-based phobia. That makes sense.
Oh, he'll turn into something if he's gone too long.
Pumpkin up.
Oh, ow, that hurt. Oh.
So, Reed, do you know how I haven't got a purple shirt yet, or the advent calendar that I've been after for like 10 years now?
Huh?
Yeah, 6 is a long ways. Bye, Ralph.
Later, Ralph.
Well.
Yeah.
Take care.
Later.
Ralph. Can I use some of my Friday night brick sway to say that if any of them elf sets are available, could you consider MJ Bay because he has?
Are you using up some of your calendar sway?
I'm trying.
Sway?
Look, Mr. Wagner. You know, in my reform program, they say you got to help others to help yourself. You got to be selfless to be selfish. That's what they tell you. So I'm being selfless.
Selfish.
You know, and letting up a bit of my calendar sway to hopefully get MJ Bay another set to go with his dragons, you know. Him and Reed are friends. They can talk. They've met. And yeah, you've met MJ and you Reed?
Probably.
At one of the shows, I
It
think.
was so memorable, he doesn't remember it, MJ Bay.
Oh, my God.
Reed, did you take your pills today? Just checking.
Ice cream pills?
I might take that later. I gotta have some before my mom eats it all.
I know, bombs, am I right?
So
we ain't had ice cream for a few weeks. What did you do wrong, Reed? Did you upset Mama?
Oh, hey, dude, I didn't say hi yet. I didn't see you on there.
you snuck
Probably
in.
you're usually out here, so I probably just glossed over. But welcome, dude, Jude.
You snuck by when you weren't looking.
You haven't had to yell at me in a long time, dude, Jude. And I should stand pretty proud of that. Remember the old days.
The old days.
Slight miscalculation in equivalencies there, MJ Bay.
Yeah. Look,
Ever so slight.
Look, what it is, MJ's a good bloke, but he's not been well this week. What I think he's doing is getting 24 purple shirts confused with Clicking Cliff's 31 3-in-1 castle. He's getting them confused.
Cliff doesn't have 31 3-in-1 castles.
He has about that, Kevin Wagner.
He does not.
He does.
Do you know what? I'm not joking. He has 15 plus at least.
That's not half of 31. Not even
Yeah, but
close.
still, of the same set. It wasn't even a brilliant set.
I've got 30 of one set.
What's up, Z?
Yeah. CMFs definitely have 30 of one set.
Just here, Hayden Lake, Michigan. No big deal.
Oh, that's sweet of you.
That's all right. I'm British and I hate France, so I'll join in with you.
I saw a lot of Lake Michigan. Oh no, never mind. That was Lake Superior. I mean, I still do Lake Michigan, but Lake Superior is the one that I saw this week when I went up to the UP.
Should become its own state.
It should just become part of Wisconsin.
Maybe. I don't know. Do you even want to claim the UPers?
There are a lot of similarities, especially with northern Wisconsin. That's essentially the same latitude as the UP.
You see. Oh, there's Rockin' Spider-Man.
Punk rock.
Punk rock
I
man.
grabbed a couple extra him because of the guitar, but
Spider punk.
You planning to use lots of spider guitars in your builds? Is that Mohawk attached to the head, Jesse?
No.
Oh, nice. Well, that's good. I can see some use for that.
Silver Mohawk.
They used to
That
have
reminded me of
the
if Buckchop did Spider-Man.
yeah, the Mohawk used to have a piece that went around the stud on the head, and now it's just cut out, so it just goes straight through.
Why are they called homies, Steve?
One more. 12 out of 12. Boom. Got
What
it.
are the chances? That's awesome. Oh, wait. You don't know yet.
Thanks, Mitch from DENLUG. I got my Spidey CMFs.
If you're a homie, what's the extra lake? It's Huron, Ontario, Michigan, Erie, and Superior, and then there's an extra one, an I.
Ah.
Maybe it's for, Indiana. I don't know.
Oh, homes,
Home.
not homies. That's
Not
completely
homies.
different.
Yeah.
Homes makes sense, Steve. You completely threw me with that eye.
Lake
Yeah.
Irony.
Holmes is looking for Watson, isn't he?
There's no L in there. Come on.
So I spent all this time last week rigging my cog ship, and I was doing it with white cotton thread. I was looking for this, which I knew I had, could not find it anywhere, and then I stumbled across it today after I rigged everything on the ship. So now I have to cut the rigging off and redo it. I like this stuff because it's a little thinner and it's not white. It's like a nice tan rope color.
Is it just as strong?
It's probably the same material. Looks like cotton. It's not nylon, so I don't know.
Is that for September?
It's all made in China.
I don't think
Can we
where
see
it's
this?
made
Can we see this beautiful ship?
You can't not see it. Hold on. Let me see here. All right, I think I have to switch cameras, so let me do that. Get out of here. All right.
Yeah, I get what's up, homie, Steve. Thanks. An inlet's not a lake.
All right, you can see all the rigging is white.
That should be like a tan or an off-white.
Yeah,
That's what I
really, it should
recommend.
be. Nope. So now here it is, my tan off-white. I got to re-rig it all. So Mark said, you should just try to dye all the string with tea bags. I was like, no, I'm not
That's
going
a
to
lot
do that.
easier.
So
In place.
So I don't know.
Then
I'll
the
get to
ship
work on
smells
that.
like tea.
Yeah, I said I don't know. I told him I didn't want to teabag my ropes. That's what I told him. No. So there we go. Outside of the fixing the rigging and finishing the rudder, which is only partly done, this thing's pretty close to ready to go, and then I can move on to whatever the next project is. Well,
Are you moving on to a
Yeah.
caravel next?
Oh, that's just too crazy. Yeah, I don't know what I'm moving on to next.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll be a ship or if it'll be a harbor or if it'll be a base. I'm not sure. But this is where I'm going to start hacking up. So
Hack away, sir.
hack away.
We will. not
Steve
get in
wants
the
to
way.
know if you're a Timberwolves fan, Z.
I'm wearing a Timberwolves hat today.
So, yes or no?
Yeah, when they win.
So he's a fair weather Timberwolves fan, Steve.
That's right. But lately, you can be a Timberwolves fan because they win a lot. So I don't fear the deer, though. Sorry, man.
Dear loss.
No, I don't fear them. I don't actively cheer against them, though, either. I just don't fear them.
Yeah. I'm not anti-Timberwolves like I am anti-Bulls.
Right? Oh yeah, this rope, this string, way better. It's thinner, which is what I really wanted, and it's definitely a better color.
Look who finally showed up, Johnny G.
Better late than never. You can send a meme every 10 minutes, but he doesn't reply to my message when I tell him, stop sending memes or Reed won't get the prize wheel out. He didn't reply to that.
Yeah. Oh well.
Mhm.
That's the price you pay.
That's it. You've got to cut down with the memes, homie.
Oh, like the Great Lakes?
Plus inlet.
So, Ben, I'm assuming the cog will be a somewhat standalone, or is it part of a larger layout?
Well, so Mark is convinced that he's going to build something for the Kraken Knights that came in that.
I love the Kraken Knights. I just finally got my first one today.
Yeah, so Mark's convinced that he's going to build some Kraken Knight thing, and that this is going to be a collaborative that we're doing. So there's some hope that maybe that will happen. I'm just not entirely convinced. So in theory, it's not standalone, but it might end up being. I mean, he's got a lot going on. So who knows if he'll get to it.
It's just a 2030 collab, right?
He's going to start it. You're going to finish it.
That's possible.
I don't get it, Johnny G.
That's possible. But if he actually, tries to do it and we do something together, it'd be fun, So
Could be.
So we'll see.
Oh, yeah, you did build some sort of Spider-Man mock, didn't you, Steve? You remember that. Something like that.
Something like that.
You want to hope he don't find you, Mr. Wagner. He'll send you 50 pairs of Crocs a day.
I have to assume that Steve has those figures or will be getting them soon. I'm pretty sure he's already cleaned out a couple of stores, if memory serves me correctly.
Really?
I mean, there were boxes that were mostly empty already, I think, but still. Hazy days. Nice. Very good, Steve. Did you scan for him? I have not scanned any of these. I picked up two at random. One was the one that you first opened, Jesse, with the braces.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what the other one was.
Spider.
That Sun
Never
Spider
scanned
seems
a single
unpopular.
pig.
Nobody seems to be picking him up. I find him all the time for scans.
Hmm.
I don't know why.
The hat. I mean, I would just have a bunch of those baseball caps.
Oh, see, I want his braces. Those are a nice piece.
Never will.
Oh, I don't really want to pay $5 for 2 of them. But
Mm.
Yeah, the one I seemed to have problems finding at first was the one with Mayday. The baby. People like babies.
they do.
Mm.
Like they're obsessed with them.
Yep.
Yeah. Until they grow up and want Gucci shoes and Louis V bags. Yeah, I know all about that.
They want brains and
Yeah, look.
other
Tommy Lee
things.
don't want much. He just wants me to buy him like the big boy or, the BNSF.
Like a restaurant? Like a big boy restaurant?
Big boy steam.
Oh, wow. I got a lot of those, don't I? More than I thought.
Too many.
No, too many. What are you talking about? What kind of gibberish word is that in reference to Lego?
Reed, it's not you and elf sets, buddy. Come on.
Oh yeah, I have too many of those too. Yeah.
Well, clearly.
What is this language you guys are speaking?
Poor Jesse thought he had his own segment, and Reed just pulls it out of nowhere. Sorry, Jesse. You've got 10 sets.
Well, but Jesse got his sets from Reed, right?
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
Well. I was thinking, MJ Bay. I don't know.
Pastime, I know.
I don't know if that boat has the hexagonal bit, Ben, at the top for the rope with the clips, or is that just the older boats? I don't know.
This one doesn't have that.
No. Yeah. No. A little bit dumb when it comes to the newer boats. I got some of the older stuff though.
No, this is all brick built for the masts, so it doesn't have any of the bells and whistles, and there's no crow's nest or the sort of boat rigging piece that's out there with the hexagonal shape, or actually I think it's an octagon, or they also have a square one.
It's got clips on 2 sides. I've also got the square base topped rigging one as well. The molded one. Again, just bits I pick up when I see boat bits. I'm like, yeah, put that in the box, because you never know. And it's, again, also old. When I see it, I just grab it. I don't think.
Look, I gave the Troll's got a new tent. New tent.
Oh,
Perfect height. Perfect height for him.
MJB wants to see you re-rigging your ship.
I know. I switched the camera.
Oh, sorry.
I'm working on it. So what I'm doing right now is what I do for the rigging to try to make it easier, because real life rigging, you can adjust it usually by tying it around something to tighten and loosen things, at least the stuff that's non-structural. So what I do is I put these lift arms in here, and then I tie the back end to the lift arm, so when you pull on the lift arm, it'll loosen or tighten the string so you can adjust it. So that's why they're on there. Kind of looks nautical from the start, but the actual reason I do it is for the function. So I'm looking at this. Looks like
Those are from that special order we're not allowed to talk about thing. Yeah, they're from the what do we call the botanical gardens? Is that the set that we think they're from?
What?
The curved clear pieces.
Oh
So the
yeah, Mike.
squared off
I think it
dome.
is. I think it's the new botanical or the ideas botanical garden. I think not the Friends one.
Yeah, so it's got a corner that I think is so the corner is 5 by 5 and the side is 6.
Yeah, I really wanted some of those, but I couldn't afford them.
So yeah,
They're too expensive.
I was just gonna do 3 for a corner tent, but then I was kind of playing in studio the other night. I was like, well, crap! If I had the other ones, I could make kind of a longer one. But it's all going to be recessed on a mill's plate, so it goes down into the ground. So it's just kind of something to play with while when the parts came in to play with. Plus, I ordered some more arches; those come next week.
Yeah, I fully committed to my trees.
No, I mean but they're good trees, so I mean that makes sense. I mean, I ordered some parts of those, not a lot, but some. Were the claws one of your things too? One of your tree ideas or not?
I've used them for trees, but I wasn't the one that put them on there. I definitely picked up a bunch of them.
Nice, Jesse.
That tree transparent enough.
Oh, nice.
That's it. You get him, Jesse. Teach him for pulling out elves on your segment.
I was wishing they made that in a true 16 by 16, but I think they're 20 by 20 of those of the clear ones that are bricks and minifigs. I was like,
BAMs. Yep.
Yeah, because I was gonna we're doing a build for Brick World, and I was like, I could do my disco floor or something, but I was like, oh crap, the clear one's too big for the size of our building. So I got some white arches too. Or for trees, or it'll be for the castle or something.
I've got as many of them in light bluish grey as you could want, and in vintage grey.
Yeah, I got lots of different arches. I just don't have all the ones sometimes I need for when I'm working. When I'm building, it's like, I got lots of brown ones because I was going to do a ship using just kind of like the standard boat hulls, and so I have probably 300 or 400 of the brown ones.
What I like for the boats is I buy the ends of the Viking ship, and then I just buy the inserts, and like Z said, I build my own boats. I've got my own masts.
Because I was thinking I could just do something like this, but it wouldn't look as cool as some of the normal ships, but just kind of give it a double hull. But it's gone through some revisions, and I haven't ever finished it. So, but it was something that was an idea at one point. So, ordered a bunch. It's kind of how it goes. You buy it and then don't do anything with it, and collects dust and gives me more crap I got to organize now. They like the change in color. You can see the difference.
Yeah, and the thickness is better too. And the thickness probably, I don't know that it necessarily picks up on camera that it's less thick, but it's much easier to tie, which I think is more important for me. Is I don't have up here, for example, I just have a lump of knots and string. It'll look a lot better with the thinner stuff because it ties a lot more easily. So
there you go. Rigging.
So I'm only on the third thing though, so it's going to take a while to re-rig all of it.
Yeah, this is boat rigging with your host Ben, Brickworld Master, 2025.
Not being funny, the boat's cool, but the building behind it's cooler.
Oh yes.
That house. Yeah, he's got two of them. He's got the one that you can see to the left, and then the one that's right behind the ship is the more. Yeah. What was the term for it?
It's more dilapidated. It's more whimsical. It's more.
Whimsical. Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's on his hexagons.
Yes, it is.
The Benegons. There we go.
Flexagon. Yep.
All right, I'm gonna pop out so I can prep the other video. See some of
Okay.
you over there. Otherwise,
Good seeing you, Jesse.
yep. Kevin, take care. Brett.
Take
See
care,
you.
See you in a little bit.
bud. Remember, if Reed dies early, you have to keep him.
I think I panicked a little bit when I got down to one HP, but hey, it happens. Doesn't happen very often.
Reed, just the fact that you got down to that's bad.
Well, I kind of the other tank, so I'm up front and close and personal, and it's
Look, you should have said one castle guide to another. I could have done you a potion. You'd have been all right.
Well, and that's kind of sometimes happen. Yeah, I don't know. It's
Me
just
and
fun.
Johnny G were talking about you last night on Hoosiers. We were talking about potions.
Wait, you were on Hoosier stream and then you're trash talking Hoosier tonight? That's
Yeah,
not very
I
nice,
always-
Brad.
Look, I always trash talking Kevin Wagner. Didn't you see the 3D printed ghost that he had that glowed in the dark? That's why I trash talk.
I don't know that I did.
No, exactly. See,
And that doesn't make any sense.
he requires trash talking.
Oh,
He
does he?
almost asked for it. It's like me with a purple shirt. I almost asked for it. Almost.
You don't almost ask for it. You ask for it.
Well, yeah, only because we know that Reed's like a goldfish. I love him, but he has a 5-second memory,
Huh?
especially when it comes to me.
Who's he?
Exactly. See, I rest my case.
Sorry,
That'd be why the check's not coming.
there's no lawyers going to take that case. Sorry.
Oh dear. I had the right amount of napping this evening before the show.
I had 47 minutes of napping, which is the perfect amount of napping for my evening activities.
Oh, no.
48 or 49 makes me too tired.
I'm not as old as you yet, Mr. Wagner. I have to.
But
go
you're the
3 or
one
4
that's talking about a perfect napping schedule.
hours. Yeah. A perfect napping schedule is when you feel tired.
What?
What's tired?
Which is when you get out of bed in the morning. You just get back in.
And the new clear is UV reactive, which is cool, I guess.
Turn like a bluish hue, Reed.
Yeah, it's got a bluish hue to it. So it's got that.
That Harry Potter set with the trees, Reed. That's got some good glowing dark bits.
So I mean, it'll get that little glow off in the black light. I mean, the purple I think does it too. Got more of the trans purple plates and tiles.
It's not that you get a lot of clearance. So them Harry Potter sets, the trees and that, you might find them cheap. And like I say, there's a lot of glowing in the dark.
Plus, you can tell. I can tell which ones are the new 1x2 plates too, because they all have a UV reactive tint, whereas all the old ones do not. So. The old ones didn't have it. The new ones do. So. I guess they kind of feel like the same. It just seems like when I build with the old ones, they almost seem like they're almost heavier. But have to pull the scale, weigh them side by side.
By the way, Reed, just saying, yeah, if I turn the camera on when you go over to Daggerfall, right, you're not allowed to take any screenshots. That's the deal.
What? Really?
You have to be here to catch me on camera. If you're over there playing D&D and stuff, you can't be taking screenshots while I'm on the.
No, I'm usually concentrating on that.
That's good. That's good.
Brett, you wouldn't have even noticed if you hadn't said anything.
Yeah, true. He never watches our show, otherwise he'd probably have stopped it by now.
Yeah, probably. But no, he never watches it.
Got a couple of these guys. Found a couple of these. The nice one. How many of these you got, Kevin?
Dozen.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Look, I'll join in just this once. Just this once, I'll play the game. Look,
Of love.
Well, no, look, you're showing Raven Knights, you know. If you're going to show
I'm not
Raven
showing anything. I'm working on my trees.
Look, there you go, Reed. Look.
Oh, your Foven Knights?
There you go. See? See him? I've got 2 more of the horses. I've only got 1 of the night. But
Yeah.
it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think. Either I maybe didn't find enough of those back when they were out, or what, or something. Because I mean, I probably would have thought Army built them, so maybe
I was so excited for those when they came out.
Them Bardings are not real, guys, but I got 3 of them off eBay for $20, and they look cool, and it came with the figure as well. So for that price, I'm not moaning.
Yeah.
You know, I'm really not. So yeah, it looked good. It was well done. That's the main thing.
Yeah. Brett, even my peasants have Raven Knights, so.
Look, Mr. Wagner, don't go there. You've been gone for how many weeks, and you come back?
Gone for 1 week. Can't even count.
It feels like a lifetime.
I understand that.
And you're only talking about the peasants because you know they come in the advent calendar.
I'm not the one that said it. I'm merely quoting chat.
chat.
Look, MJ, babe. Don't you go there.
Good job, MJB.
Let's see.
Yeah, I'm very excited for the Griffins and for the Krakens. Extremely excited.
I would like to find someone that can get near the Bamble because them new ghost figures. Is it the bricks and minifigures where you, or the build a minifigure? I don't know which one it is. The one where you get the ghost.
Bricks and minifigs, but they haven't shown up there yet. So if they do, you want
they
some?
look pretty cool. They look pretty cool.
If they do show up, you want some?
Oh, well, yeah. You know, I don't often go for figs. Like I said, the Spider-Man, I think they're cool. They look
well, you're
cool.
constantly saying that the old figs are fine. You don't need the new ones. So
yeah, but you know,
I know.
Some of them I use for custom building. I mean, I've got one for later, Mr. Wagner, that I can't show Reed because if I show Reed, then he'll have to get one. See, and I can't have everyone having this figure. I just think it'll go really nice in my castle layout, and I've already negotiated a deal with the owner.
You're not winding me up, MJB. You're winding Brett up.
Oh, he knows he is. He knows he is. It's all right.
He's so good at it, too.
Are you saying you're nauseous, Brett? Is that what you're saying? You're nauseous?
You know, like you said earlier, Mr. Wagner, and to think I was using some of my advent calendar power to try and get him an elf set. See, this is the thanks I get.
Mm-hmm. Tis indeed.
It's put me back a year for nothing now.
Put you back about 50 episodes.
Oh, dang it.
Is that all?
Yeah, what are you doing for 400, Reed?
Oh, I haven't decided yet.
Didn't you say that works out about 2nd of January, Reed?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to see.
Well, I don't know. We haven't had one yet, but Why don't you make 400 a 6 hour stream or something, you know?
Maybe 24 hours, maybe.
Oh, gosh, really, Reed? You'll be asleep after 6.
Well,
Okay,
make it
I
a
can nap for
400.
6.
Make it a 400-minute stream. That's what you should do.
I mean, you know.
Yeah, it's about 6 hours. See, Brett was doing the math in his head already. Yes. Yeah. What
Oh,
series?
you're gonna give Brett credit for that? Thanks.
No, he said 6. Yours is probably 6.6, about 7. What series was that? Oh, there he is. Series 20. Yeah, I wonder why the hell I never got him. Oh, 20. What year was that? 2020. Oh, probably because he came out right during the pandemic and stuff. So finding him probably was a little tougher.
He was out before the pandemic.
Was he?
Yep.
What
else is in that series? What else is in that series?
Let's see here. Let me look. Clickable me fig. Close that. This series 20. Oh, that one had Piano Boy, Breakdancer, Peapod. Oh, it says I own 5. Okay, Pirate Girl. Oh, I didn't buy a bunch of that one. Maybe I didn't find much of the castle. Might have been one of those ones where just everybody else, just like the Wolf Pack, just everybody was finding them before I could get them. That's because it says I got 5, but must not have found many of them. I did get. Yeah, see, and it was a bag. I'm trying to think. I mean, I would have been out in the stores hunting for them, but I mean, I must not just found them.
This is back where you could still feel for the shields in
I
the
got 6
stores.
of the Vikings. Yeah. 1 scuba, 5 of the brick guy, 1 of the musician.
Mr. Wagner's up the flex a little. Look, he wants big screen.
Oh, sorry.
This is my Raven Knight army.
Yeah.
Was the shield for the other characters available, like on Lego? No.
CMFs are never available on Lego.
Oh, so you just
and then these are my extra.
Huh?
Or these are my extra legs and torsos.
Oh. Whoa. Oh, you just bought them on Bricklink or whatever from people who just had legs and torsos or whatever?
I was buying them whenever they came up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I got eight extra ones too. I've got about 20 of them. Well, yeah, because I only use the torsos for the knights here. I think I'm planning to use them for peasants.
What's up, Zizu?
Similar barding. So you're really familiar to what MJ Bay said. Yeah, the Thor helmet's awesome, but it's also like $12 a piece or something ridiculous.
Oh, I got lost in my thoughts.
I have 4 of them. I need to get 2 more, and I haven't pulled the trigger on those pricey things.
Okay, I got lost in my thoughts, gentlemen. I gotta head over to the other show.
I hope you find your way out.
I know, me too. I was gonna get my dice tower ready. It's behind the gingerbread house.
You have a ninja bread house? That's awesome.
Yep, ninja bread. You haven't heard of ninja
that
bread?
That sounds delicious.
It is
probably
delicious.
tastes a little fishy though.
You just gotta make sure you don't get stuck with the swords or anything.
I don't get it.
The swords sometimes get stuck. The ninja swords get stuck in your food.
They're called katanas.
I don't get it.
I'm out. Well, I'm still talking stupid.
That was a peasant surprise. Oh, did Zisu show up? Yeah, he did. Yeah, and that's one of the ones I have the most of are those Raven Knights. I love the Raven Knights. They're one of my favorites. Good evening, Zisu.
I built a Raven Knight castle. It's more like a watchtower, but
yeah,
it's out in the other room. It's turned out pretty well, I think.
Yeah, it was such a nice color combination that differed so much from what they'd done previously. So,
yeah, one of my favorites.
Yeah. That's it, MJ. He just goes. He doesn't tell Z what's going on. He just bails.
How he rolls.
Yep, Reed's gone. He's one track mind. He already switched over to D&D, and nothing else mattered.
Yeah.
Anyone can see.
Thank you. That's exactly what I was thinking. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters to Reed.
You got it.
Bunch of boomers.
We're not boomers. What are you talking about? That's that would be what's his name? Who you were streaming with last night. He's a boomer. He is, right?
Shots fired, Mr. Wagner. Shots fired.
I'm just saying his age.
Yeah, but who's just the same age as me? So what you saying?
Wait, how old are you, Johnny? Or Brett? Sorry.
Oh, that's right, Moto. I mean, Mr. Wagner.
I'm older than Moto.
I am. What are we in? End of September. I'm 45 in about a month.
Wait, Hoosier's your age?
Yeah.
He seems older.
Mm-hmm.
I'm older than Hoosier then.
You know, I'm not quite bus pass age yet, thank you.
I'm about Mark's age. And Mark is also not a boomer.
No. Mark is almost 50. So he says he'll be 50 in 13 months, Kevin.
50 in 13 months?
Nope. His birthday is the end of October. He'll be 49 this year.
Yep.
Right. Now that he's gone and he's not taking screenshots, this was the figure I wanted to show y'all.
Oh, nice. That's from the Harry Potter set, right?
No, it's not.
Oh, is it the band figure?
No, this is the lady from the Orient Express.
Oh, that's right.
But I liked her, so I kind of negotiated with Tommy Lee for a Minecraft figure. And
you totally swindled him, is what you're saying.
Well, look, she's going to end up in pieces anyway, Mr. Wagner. So it's better off she ends up in a castle. So I gave him a Minecraft fig. Don't get me wrong, he swindled me for $20 today. He got a good report this week. So as soon as he finished school, I took him out. I bought him sweets. Then he had pizza. Then I took him to the supermarket and he got to choose what he wanted. He cleaned me out today.
So he got tea and crumpets at the grocery store?
He got spoiled, Mr. Wagner.
That was after he got the Orient Express. That was a different spoiling, right?
Yeah, no, the Orient Express was the other week, buddy. It was his birthday. That is his birthday.
Oh, it's already been 2 weeks, hasn't it? I was thinking that was last week, but I wasn't on last week, really, so.
No, hang on.
Hanging on.
For the benefit of... I will grab the logo anyway. It's the least I can do.
You're grabbing Reed? I thought he was playing.
There you go. There's the train. And again, it's what he wanted. He'd been going on about it for a year, so...
No, that's not what I wanted to do.
It's all right, Mr. Wagner. You're new to this streaming malarkey, aren't you?
There we go. No, I rarely do it, so I forget exactly what I have to do. So now we've got your icon on the big screen. Perfect.
Yeah, well...
Yes, exactly, Panda. That's how I feel about it also.
If you give me a minute, Mr. Wagner, look, all right? Because you haven't been here for a week, I did some layout work the other day.
And I was on last week for like 15 minutes, so...
See, I only did an hour last week. I was quite tired, but yeah, that's for a backstage story.
I appreciate you jumping off because I wasn't there. Solidarity.
Yeah, well, that's it. Listen, there's no show without both of us, Mr. Wagner. We both know that.
True.
You know, I can only keep them entertained.
You're getting boring just as an icon. There we go. Here. I can't even see my screen right now, so let's just put Z on the big screen.
Well,
All right.
it's quite ironic that I'm almost ready now, but you know.
Almost there.
Yeah, I was just
Almost there.
turning the light round to give you a bit more because everyone will be like, "Oh, it's not lit up."
What was that?
Probably can't even tell which ones are done, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 of the ropes are done.
Oh, is everyone a separate rope? There isn't any stringing together at all, or a single string in any way?
Nope, they're separate. Lots of knots.
Even more work than I thought.
Lots of work. Well, that way you can pull the rigging lines and actually make them do stuff.
Oh, yep, you were talking about it earlier. Wonderful. I've been breaking my day.
So I got all the rigging on this piece. So it's got 3 pieces to make the sail puff out on this piece, on this one. And now I'm doing the one on
nice.
Keep the mast up top, the yard arm straight up here. So that one's going in next.
MJ Bay, I believe this is a cog.
Is a cog.
Correct?
That is correct.
Yeah. That doesn't start
Single
with an
mast.
F, MJ Bay.
So single mast medieval ship, also known as a cog. This one in particular. 1 sail, 1 mast. This one's not nearly as squatty as a normal cog would be.
Oh, is that the official term, squatty?
Yeah, it's a little too sleek, but not squatty enough, but that's okay. Can only do so much. If only I knew the guy who designed it, I could get him to change that.
Yeah, well, good luck getting a hold of him.
Yep. He's kind of a prima donna from what I heard.
That's what I've heard too.
Mm-hmm.
But that's how they get those good builders.
Yeah, me too. I get that way too. All right.
Oh, speaking of which, is Moto still on here? That was meant to imply that he's a good builder, not that he's a prima donna. But I realized afterwards, interpretation could easily go a different way. Make sure to note that in the minutes, Moto. Okay.
Take minutes.
Skog? Is it a skog? What was that, Z?
You take minutes here? I was unaware.
Moto does.
Okay, that's good.
So, yeah. He'll often have to go back through the tape and see what was said or done.
Well, at least someone's keeping you guys honest.
Yeah. Honestly.
Is my biggest supporter getting a purple shirt. Look.
Oh, the S's Island Panda? I didn't know that. All right. I did have something
Which way I want to do this.
to show myself, if my video is even showing, which I think it is. On my screen, it doesn't show it, but
At the moment, go on. Put yourself on the big screen. There we go.
so this is the tree design that uses. Oh, I can't see myself. Can you guys see me?
You're
frozen.
frozen.
Nah. Son of a gun. Never mind.
Switch to me and come back to yourself.
I'm still frozen.
Switch to me and come back to yourself.
There you go.
I suppose.
You're still frozen.
Yeah.
Let it go. Let it go. And
Can't
one
see
with
my
the
screen
wind in the
anymore.
sky. Did you guys know it was a sing along tonight on Friday Night Bricks?
Well, apparently, when the two of us are in, it is.
Yeah. Let it go.
Great minds
The
think
fact
alike.
that you both know that song makes
And
me
so
laugh.
do ours. We both have
Sometimes we
kids.
do. Yep.
We all
I
have
hate that
kids.
movie. but I know the song. The second movie is much better than the first movie.
Hot take. Hot take. Hot take
The
from
fact
Wagner
that you
tonight,
know
everybody.
that disturbs me.
Yeah. It's such a bad movie, but it's so popular because it came out at the time that it did.
Panda, I agree with that, but what you need to do is put Brett on the big screen before you drop out. That way then no one will know that you dropped out. See?
Well, I don't know if I can drop out because that's my main control. I don't want to drop off there. Whatever. I don't have to show my build.
Great tree, Kevin. Great work.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I'm imagining your tree right now.
Yeah, it looked amazing.
It's tree bien.
Yeah, look. Just to not let the stream down, look, there's the tree house. Does that qualify?
That is not anything close to my tree. Rat.
No, but it is one that's on screen, Mr. Wagner. You can't deny that.
Ooh, shots fired.
I'm not pressing the big red button, Johnny G.
I'll turn it for you. Look, there's the castle. Let me turn the light away for you.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point, Panda.
With the dragons. And there's the other layout up there. See, carries on. All the figures. Look, the green wizard, the green wizard, the grey wizard, the green wizard, the green wizard. We've got some Vesuviuses. We've got loads of jesters. Jesters are everywhere. We've got some custom wizards. Look, customs that Brett made himself, just out of bits and pieces. Because I don't care. Figure's a figure to me. Look, there you go. Look, we've got a Kevin Wagner figure. Look.
Wow, that's
Just
a
like
Laura Sleeping Beauty.
Looks just like him.
Fingers very well, Brett.
Look, we've even got a Z Cerberus figure. Look.
Yeah, it's almost exactly what I look like. It's pretty close. I mean, if it wasn't for the hair color, dead ringer.
Clicking Cliff hiding in there. See, we got everyone. Couple of the dragon figures. Because, you know, why not? Brett, is there a Joker? Johnny G, look, just for you, there is a Joker on a freewheeler with a wine glass on the back. Because you don't drink and drive because you spill it. See? What else have we got?
That's why you're not supposed to do that.
Never enough, never.
And look, we got goats.
Yeah, I could flex with ghosts, but I don't want to.
What else you want? Look, I've got loads of stuff. I've been sorting flags. Got flags. What else have we got? I don't know. Look, more flags. Most of my castle stuff's put away. I've only got a small inkling of it out.
A sminkling?
Yeah, it's like Z said, like he builds docks and things. I'd love to build the water section to go on the end of this castle layout, but I just don't have the room. I got ghosts. And they're the old-fashioned ones that glow in the dark as well. I've only got 2 ghosts, so that's a bit tragic. But look,
Tragic.
The little writing bit that comes with the green wizard. And look, there's the green dragon and the writing bit that comes with the green wizard. And the little dragon. And look, I think, didn't that come with one of the dream sets or something? I don't know.
That was came with the Harry Potter sets. That's a
That's
bait.
troll.
Yeah, Festrel. Thank you, Z.
Mhm.
I just get everything, you know. Look, you know, I didn't see none of these hanging off Z's boat. You need to have a few of these
No,
hanging off.
yeah, I gotta get some monkeys.
You know?
Pirate, the castle build. What is wrong with you?
You
Can't just
I
put anything and
Mr.
everything
Wagner,
up
I
there.
collect vintage. I collect vintage. Look, the big spider.
This isn't a potpourri.
Look,
Not
it's
a
99%. Come on, look. You've got the green troll.
Frog is wrong.
And the tan troll. We've got more Majestos and you can shake a stick at. They're everywhere. I don't know. Look, we've got weapons for days. Look, we're ready for war. We are ready for war. Look.
I'm afraid no goats.
What else do you want to see? Look at
Beedoo,
this.
beedoo, beedoo, beedoo.
Go on, Mr. Wagner. Say these are nothing to do with castle as well.
You can have a tropical castle, yes.
Well, no, it's just the fact that they're the vintage ones that have got
Use those all the time in my builds.
all the clippy in bits.
Better than the new ones.
This was the set I was talking to Reed about with the glow in the dark bits all on the top.
The epic calendar?
This weren't an advent calendar. This was a tree set. What else is it? I don't know. What do you want to see? My attempt at a winged creature. I've got all sorts of things. I don't know what you want to see. The king and queen on the card. Got a little cart for the king and queen. See, I'm doing show and tell while Mr. Wagner's not working out why his computer's not working.
I think Panda fixed it.
And look, changed the wings on that one, obviously, but yeah, got a few of them. You know, you've got to have a few and a few. And some dragons and some trebuchets, and I don't know what else to show. There's not really much out on the castle.
RC is showing his city on Mayo's channel. Who's RC?
Richard Cranium.
Oh, of course that person had never heard of is showing his city on Mayo's channel. What was I thinking?
Well, you know.
Nothing, Johnny G.
What can I say? Look, it's all apples and pears. Look, apples and pears. That's what I say.
Richard Cranium.
Yeah, pumpkins. All got to go in the layout. Look, Clicking Cliff with armor. We've given some armor in that one in case he has to fight someone. I've got potions. Look,
Caps and castle. Come on.
I've got potions. Look, with little gems in the top. See? I'm talking about 4 helmets earlier. Look, 4 hammers. What else have we got? Silver swords, gems. I've got like all sorts. I've been sorting loads of stuff out. Takes forever sorting. Got some vintage flowers because you've got to have vintage flowers, you know. You can take me off the big screen now, Mr. Wagner.
I'm just about done, then I'll put myself on.
I think that was about the best you're getting for show and tell at the moment.
No, it did exactly what I needed it to. It gave me time to fix the last one that I had. I had my demo version, but it had a bunch of trans clear parts. Don't look as good. I'm putting the last 3 foliage pieces on my tree right now, and then I'll be able to show it in theory.
That's cool. I'm just gonna disconnect my other camera. There we go. That was show and tell. Hope you like it all.
Yeah, I'm not rushing to finish it. Yeah.
You're English to finish it?
No, I'm just not rushing. The second table's not finished. Currently, you can't see the second table. But
Yeah, your screen's not on. Your camera's not on, I mean.
yeah,
course.
no. It's not that, Mr. Wagner. The second I try to actually physically move the camera, it'll just kick me out the stream. So what I need to do is move my laptop. And when I do the full layout, yeah, then it will be different because the laptop will be in a different position. The external camera won't have to be moved. I can just rotate it like I did that time. We've lost the Wagner. We've lost the Wagner.
Still here in the video.
Kinds of interesting views there.
Yeah, usually you don't get that.
The triple vertical.
Yep. It's not a very useful view.
Oh, and two of you are just sort of pictures.
Yep, we're just bordering you. Yes. When you're done rushing, Brett, then you are finished. Very good, Panda. Well, this tree looks wonderful. I'm sad none of you can see it.
We'll be the judge of that.
You won't.
Mr. Wagner, no
won't
one wants
see-
to see you with wood.
What was
That's
that?
the best looking tree I've ever seen you not build.
You guys are so funny.
It's true. It is the best looking tree I've never seen you build.
Wagner's got wood.
I've seen lots of trees that you have built. This is the first tree I haven't seen that you haven't built. Something like that. I don't know.
See, Mr. Wagner, and this is why we kept it to a two-person show. Love you, see.
You're not enjoying this, Brett?
Sorry?
I said you're not enjoying this?
Well, I'm still awake.
So being awake is the equivalent of enjoyment for you?
Well, listen, it's nearly 3 a.m. here. What's the time where you are, Mr. Wagner?
Ooh.
Less than 3 a.m.
8:26. That's what time it is at Kevin's house.
Are you sure, Z?
Unless there's a time warp, I'm pretty sure.
Well, if it's for the Rocky Horror Picture Show, it could be, potentially.
I don't think that's accurate.
That's not accurate. Rocky Horror Picture Show has a time warp.
Yeah, but
Let's do the time warp again.
I don't think that we are such a thing.
Z, the fact that he's actually inside this week, normally Mr. Wagner's outside sitting on his porch.
Yeah,
No, not normally.
doing old man stuff, saying, "Get off my lawn!"
Yeah. Got a lot of mirrors up.
Kids, pesky kids.
Get off my lawn, you pesky kids. That sounds right.
I think my connection's just bad, Panda.
I can believe it, Mr. Wagner. I was invited to a backstage the other day. I got in and literally with that, everybody in the backstage had the spinning circle. I was like, dang it. You know, We can send rockets into space, but we can't get decent internet around the world. Makes you laugh.
I can't send rockets into space.
Really? Mr. Wagner,
Well,
was you denied that privilege as a child?
in fairness, Kevin, you also can't get internet around the world, so you can't do either.
True.
You're basically worthless, is what I'm hearing.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, I didn't say that. I think it was Brad who said it, but
Do you?
Look, as long as somebody kept the receipt for him, we're all right.
Are you starting a fire over there, Brett?
it sounds like it.
Are you whittling?
I'm on the grind.
Are you sharpening your knives?
Yeah. Look, me and Johnny G have got an agreement that if we break into Reed's secret storage, we're not going to touch none of the Star Wars because nobody likes Star Wars.
The story have a point.
And what we're going to do is we're going to help MJ Bay and Jesse get them elf sets off of Reed.
Jesse's got plenty of elf sets.
Really? Because he had Spider-Man figs tonight. Did you see that, Mr. Wagner?
I did, but he's opened many elf sets.
Oh, he has opened many elf sets. I'm not saying he hasn't.
I didn't say you were saying he didn't open many elf sets.
And then Reed goes and brings out just 9 more sets, you know. Not 1 or 2. 9. Yeah. He hasn't come back, so he's maybe still alive in Downfall. We can hope. He
never comes back.
Oh, no, he does. When Mr. Hinkle's here.
He might have done it once, maybe.
I, for one, have been educated tonight, Z, and thank you for that. Because, yeah, I've never thought to put string on the boat.
He's never usually educated when he's on without you.
Well, you know, I do what I can. Got a whole family of educators.
It's not that, Mr. Wagner. We just proved you can teach an old dog new tricks as well. So.
Yeah.
But you're not an old dog. I'm older than you.
Excuse me?
What'd you do now?
My body is 75. How about yours?
My buddy. My buddy.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've proven that Kevin's hearing is not that great. But
my brain is 18.
His singing voice is lovely, though.
Aw, thanks.
You're welcome.
That is a matter of opinion, Z, and that's your opinion.
His opinion is more writer than yours is, Brett.
Buddy, I do not sing for that reason because I cannot sing.
Kevin doesn't sing because he's too humble.
Especially not Frozen songs.
Yeah, way too humble. Way too humble. So humble.
Listen.
I have no idea what kind of string this is. Last time we were talking, I had this cotton string. It was from the hardware store. Not quite sure what it was. This stuff is thinner. I think I saw that a lot of this cotton string they use for baking. Like when you get a rotisserie chicken from the Costco, they like tie up the legs and stuff with the string.
Huh.
So
string, we know that.
Now we're cutting free this piece of rope up here. Much happier with this particular string just because it's so much thinner. No idea what this stuff is. If it's 2 millimeters, millimeter and a half. No idea.
String. But I hear.
No idea.
There we go.
Yeah, I guess they've got like a lot of variation. So I decided, hey, I'll go on the interwebs, on the Amazons, and I'll say, hey, Amazons, what kind of string do I need for Lego rigging? And it was like, we have lots of details about string, but definitely not what you're looking for. So
that's often the case.
mm-hmm. Another thing that I have to do that's kind of gross is when I cut the thread, the string, it kind of flares out sometimes, the pieces that are woven together. So to get them to stick back together, I usually put it in my mouth, give it a little lick, and they stay together long enough to tie them and cut them.
That's not that gross.
Yeah, it is because I'm like, touching it the whole time. So whatever's on my fingers now, in my mouth too. So luckily I haven't eaten any dog poop today, so
Make sure you don't do that tomorrow then.
Yeah, well, tomorrow if I'm not licking my hands, then maybe it won't be such a big deal.
Maybe.
So here goes the old string. I gotta get my lift arm out of there.
Take care, motor.
Oh, bye, Moto. We're still on here. Just ignore all those things I said about you then, Moto.
Remember that part where you said Moto's a good builder and a great guy?
Yeah, ignore that.
Wagner's such a flatterer. Showing us his invisible tree.
Oh, it's real good.
Best invisible tree I've ever seen.
No, it's the best one you've never seen.
It's the best one I've never seen.
There we go. Well, now we're into the fall apart every time you try to put it on mode.
Oh, that sounds like the Spider-Man bridge I bought once. Looked a banging set. I built it, touched it, and it all fell apart. That was the end of the Spider-Man set.
What'd you do? You pull a Larry on that thing?
No, it's just really badly built.
Why did you build it badly?
I have never seen a set built so bad since I came out of my dark ages as the Spider-Man bridge battle. That set was just
yeah, I didn't hear good things about that. That's true.
What about the original Wally? His head
never built that.
Yeah, his neck joint was unable to support his head. So that ended up being a bit of a problem.
A sticky wicket.
Good job, Lego. Good job, Lego.
All right, so now we've got all three of the strings on the back are re-rigged. I've got this one here, which holds the sail, and then these six that hold the mast onto the side of the ship to do, and then I'll be done re-rigging it, and we can move on to new things like the rudder. Either that or I can add some more string just for funsies. I don't know.
Ooh, funsies. That sounds good.
Yeah. Another thing I did on this thing is I gave it some of these lanterns on here. They're light. There's light to be had with these lanterns if I turn it on. Gotta stick my head in here to turn it on though. So I gotta find the switch. Where did I put the switch?
And we're going to take this moment, guys, to recommend that you buy a chair with lumbar support, because as you saw there, Zebras was nearly breaking his neck.
Here we go.
He was leaning over to look at his bill.
I was. Yep. I just ran this into my microphone, so you probably just all heard a boom. There we go. Now there's the light.
He doesn't need lumbar support.
The ship has lots of lumber support.
Yeah, it's made almost entirely of wood.
Almost entirely. It's actually made of ABS plastic, but
Well, yeah, but
just helping you out here, Kevin.
you're not helping me at all, and you know it.
All right. Mark, when I go over, I don't know if I'll see him on Sunday or not because he's got the whole Grand Rapids thing going. He'll get mad at me for changing the string because he gave me this whole thing about just color the string. I'm like, no, rub a tea bag on it. I'm like, no, I'm not teabagging my string. So when he sees that I replaced it all, he'll roll his eyes and say mean things about me. And
You tell him if he would have come over to the stream, then he could have had some say and he would have been shot down, but he could have voiced it.
Yeah.
But he didn't, right?
Nope, he's busy running a show, apparently.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Their priorities.
Yeah. I got a small business. I got to do small business things, whatever.
Yep. Exactly. Next time, get a larger business.
Yeah, don't be a small business. Get 100 employees or
That's
something.
it. Try harder. Try harder. Oh dear.
You talking to yourself again, Brett?
Yeah, it's best advice I'm going to get.
He said, "Oh dear." I thought he was talking to you, Kev.
No, he wasn't.
Okay.
No, he still hasn't fixed his camera, Ben. Don't worry.
Oh,
Yeah.
and, sometimes you go too far.
All right, so there's the last one that lets me kind of make the sail look a little puffy. See, I puff it when I pull it.
Yeah, look at that wind blow.
Oh, fake wind. It's kind of cool that it does all that with no actual wind or brick or anything pushing on it. It just from the rigging sits like that. And then this is the only one that's kind of realistic in how it would move a sail, in that I pull it down here and I wrap it around these little posts down inside. To tie them off, so they get tied off down here. Little tie-zaroozy. Tie.
I don't think ties are really the way to be.
Tie-zaroozy, yeah. Pretty sure it is. Pretty sure it's actually several words. All combined together to make a new fake word. All right. So there it is. All tied off. I could do any number of things, but what I'm going to end up doing is tying this into an eyelet. No, that's not an irrevocable life insurance trust. It's one of these pieces.
Or an unnecessary vowel in homies.
It's true.
Right, Steve? Who's probably on the other stream right now?
He probably is. He's probably doing bard crap.
Nerd.
So Steve, I met Steve at Brick World. I'm not in his lug, obviously, so he didn't know me.
Yeah, you're not in his log. I would know.
Right. So he was like, "Oh, you actually build things? You don't just troll people?" I'm like, "Yeah. What do you know?" Sometimes I do. He's like, "Oh, you're like actually like a serious builder." I'm like, "Yeah, sometimes. I like trolling though. That's pretty good
Sometimes
too."
you're a humorous builder.
Yeah. Sometimes serious. Usually I'm just a goof. It's like, I thought you were just there to rile everybody up. I'm like, well, you can do both. Like, you gotta understand, Steve. I know these nerds.
Mm-hmm. All too well.
All too well.
I've got a dumb question for you. Any reason why you would use instead of that black 1x2 Technic thin lift arm that you might use the 1x2 rounded plates with holes instead.
Yeah, I mean, I could.
Not as narrow, but
I guess the two things is this: the Technic lift arm is slightly thicker, but because it doesn't have the studs on it, it doesn't tend to get caught as easily.
Yep. That makes sense.
Yeah, when I first started doing this technique, the 1x2 plate with the two hollow studs didn't exist.
Yep, that
You
I
can
know.
certainly substitute that one in, no problem. But I also don't have a ton of those in black. I have a lot of them in, I want to say dark tan for some reason. They must have been on a pick a brick wall or something.
I think they were on the wall. Yeah, I have a lot of them in dark tan too.
Yeah, so I'm an unnecessary number in dark tan, and then I think I have a decent chunk in gray that I've ordered over time. But I don't really have a ton of black ones, so
okay. Just curious.
Yep, no, it's it's as good a part. You don't have any of the lift arms. I guess the other thing too is they have started making longer plates with the double studs. They have all kinds of shapes of the lift arms, different lengths. They got 1x2s, they've got 1x3s, 1x4s.
Yep.
5s. So lots of different opportunities.
But that 1x2 lift arm really does mirror the shape of a not a pulley. What would that be?
Yeah, some sort of rope block. I don't know what they're called either.
Yeah, so that is a pretty good replication of that.
Yeah, I think there's also some of them are a little more cam shaped kind of. But you can get a cam shaped lift arm as well. For any time it would call for that. There we go. So now it's tied off. There we go. So just 6 ropes to go, and we'll be done with this. If I was Kevin, I guess I could try to do it in 3 ropes. So I don't know that that's not a good idea.
Why would I do it?
Well, you said you've tied all of them individually. I'm like, I have, but I don't know that that's necessarily required.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So this one I could do, for example, up and through and to the other side, all as one rope.
Right on through to the other side.
Right on through to the other side. Yeah, right on through to the other side. So who knows?
It is beautiful.
That's what we're doing. Could leave them as white too, just for funsies, but replaced all the other ones, so I might as well do these two.
Might as well.
Might as well. Midas's golden touch. We'll do them one at a time so everything stays nice and taut while I do this.
Like a tiger?
Taut like my boat, like my Botox. Yep.
Well, I think I might be able to just use my camera to show my trees that one of you were asking to see. So let's see if I can do that.
I'm not asking to not see them.
What? Come on. Switch views. I have 2 cameras facing back. Which one would I rather use? Yeah, that'll work.
Look, it's a tree.
It's 2 trees, not just a tree.
Looks like 1 tree right now.
No, that's not good.
Looks like 1 tree in a bush.
Yeah.
All right. We're using the big old slimy leaf tongue.
What was that?
It's because it uses the hard plastic.
Yeah, I'm using the hard plastic, which actually looks better with this style.
Yeah, except then it reflects, so then it kind of looks slimy. So I always like to call it the slimy,
I get it. Yep.
Slimy leaf.
Well, I just soften my white, that's all. So, and then the dark green as well. I also did it with the biggest 5x6, but the rounding of the friends leaves looks a lot better.
Yeah.
So I'm experimenting with adding a few more parts in here and there. This just has the basic. It's 2 sets of these. There are 3 of the curved Technic lift arms, or whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
And then
the bar with the axle on one end and the and the hollow stud on the other.
Yes.
They were present in the Endurance. That's where they first came up.
Yep. So this piece, 3 of those, and each one's topped with one of these, the 6-sided, and then there are 3 of the dinosaur tails coming off of it.
There you go. I
And then
thought you had one in there that was dark orange or something, but that could have just been the light. Yeah, it's just the light.
Yeah, and then I have to use the dark brown. There's one piece that I don't know if they make it in reddish brown. They might, but dark brown works pretty well. But I'm using at the base to connect the 3 Technic pieces.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I have a lot of those also, more so in the dark brown. They might make it in reddish brown, I'm not sure. But yeah, I've got a bunch of those in that color too. For whatever reason, it's more popular in dark brown.
Yeah. Well, Lego makes some odd choices on a few pieces to just keep it in a single color.
Yep.
Like these pieces,
Yep.
which should be in black or white or something else, because they're so useful, but they only have them in gray and light gray and dark gray.
Yeah, and then they make some ability to sort of change that up a little bit to the extent that they have the microphone piece, but it's not quite the same.
Yeah. Well, they also have the bar with the
bar with the toe ball on the end. Yep.
Yeah, with the toe ball. But yeah. So this was what half of my lug bulk was focused around, was this tree style. So
nice.
So yeah. This was like a last minute, oh wow, this works really well. I should try this out. So yeah. So I started putting those together, and you're going to see those show up in WISLUG builds now, because I put the technique online. So if people wanted to order them with lug bulk, they could, and we definitely had a few people that did. So.
All right. Pile of trees, and probably way more stable than the trees in the build that I have behind my ship here.
Yep. Whenever you've got angled 5x6 pieces, it's always tricky.
Yep. This tree, these trees back behind here, not particularly stable. Fall apart all the time.
Not entirely stable. Thank you so much for telling us.
Yep. All right. Well, we got one of them. One of the 6 in. I did decide that I was just going to do all 6 of them individually. So.
Yeah. Nikki's build partner with the Shining build, his pine tree technique is fantastic, which I knew that's what they were using. Lego was using them for. I was trying to avoid it, but that fir tree looked amazing. I don't know if I can not use that technique or a version of it.
Pine tree. It's a pine tree because everyone wants it. Everyone pines for it.
Mm-hmm. Pining fields?
Oh no. It came untied, so now I have to retie it.
So apparently Panda's the only person left in chat. That's too bad. I mean, thank you, Panda, for your commentary, but I guess everyone else left. Sadly.
Maybe they got bored.
I hope a couple of them left happily, with smiles on their faces.
Mm-hmm. True. I'd rather they still be here and be sad and disappointed.
Okay, that's fair.
Yes, Wagner, you can't have your way every week. Come on.
What was that?
I said you can't have your way every week. Come on.
I want my way every week.
We all want our way every week.
Yeah. So I finally got I said this earlier, but finally got my Kraken and Griffin Knights. Just one of each and a couple shields to try out. I assumed you were lurking, Jeff. I was
he was trying to draw you out. Mission accomplished.
Uh-huh. I'm excited to try those out and see if what I can do with those Yeah, Lake Talk and Tree Talk, and Ship Talk and TikTok. I'm excited to see what I can do with those armies, because again, the Griffin and the Kraken are both nice new sigils in the Kraken's fantastic colors that'll be a little tricky to use, but it's nice to see a different color palette with those. The Griffin with dark red being the key is going to be annoying because there are so many dark red factions. That color is a bit overused, in my opinion, for castle factions. But we'll see.
Yep, here's my Griffin Knight right here. Only one I have.
Yep.
So they're kind of silver and gold and dark red. So
Yeah, not nearly as bad as some of the other ones.
no black. But yeah, they've got the other thing that I did is I switched the Bear Knight guys who were in the CMFs. They had those nice green torsos. Those all became Avalonian torsos for me.
Yeah, that's the same thing I did.
So here's
got all
my
field, but
Bear Knight guys. They're using
oh, nice!
dark
You
red
got like
cloaks.
so
And then the Viking torso, but I put the red arms on them. I have some black arms on the archer version here.
Yeah, that's such a nice torso.
Yeah, it's a great torso. You can see I have a whole baggie of them over here. So it's a very good medieval torso.
Yep.
So they're easy to get on Pick-a-Brick. They're very, very useful. So I also have them here on my Griffin Knight boat. It's like, hey, why not?
Yeah, they're nice and generic, so it doesn't tie to one faction.
Nice and generic. They don't have a bunch of other colors on them. They're just mostly silver and brown with a little hint of black that you can pretty easily ignore. You don't have to.
What's the black hair on that one Griffin Knight?
This guy?
Yeah.
He's the minstrel. I don't know whose hair that is, but
oh, nice. Okay, I think are those the dreadlocks, kind of.
He's kind of a nice little.
That looks really nice.
Like a high top fade. I don't know.
Yeah.
There he is. He's minstreling here.
Yep. Minstreling to the mentally wounded.
Yep. To the archers who are chilling on the boat waiting for some action. And I got this dude. This guy's hair is terrible.
Well, he's just a pompous.
He's just a pompous
right.
guy. He thinks he's the captain.
Yep.
Everyone should listen to him.
Is that a hobbit torso I see there?
Yeah, I think it's a dwarf torso of some variety. Or maybe an elf torso.
Can you bring it a little closer?
Probably dwarf. Like dwarven.
Yeah. I think it's the same one I used from a Valyrian guy, maybe. No, that's not. That's a different one. What is
There's
that?
a second one that I have here that I think you're thinking of, which is also very good. Which is this one.
That's a good one too, but that's from. Oh, that probably is the dwarf one. I'm mixing it up with.
Oh no, I got another one somewhere here too.
Yeah, I gotta get closer to recognize it. Oh, that's Gimli's torso. What was the one you had before? The one before this?
Here, stack these bad boys up.
And bring them in closer if you would.
Gotta get some focus here. There we go.
There we go. Yeah, the bottom one is the one I thought, but that's not. I don't know if that's a dwarf. That's the one I used for my Valyrian character. What's the one up from that? Who is that? I recognize, but I can't remember which one it is. It must be one of the Hobbit dwarves.
And I think there's one other torso too that's in this dark red shade. What's this guy got? Oh, he's got one of the Viking torsos. But yeah, dark red, like you said, lots of dark red options, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
There was this elf one. I believe this was an elf, actually.
Yeah, that was the Keymaster from the barrel, or the one of the Hobbit sets where they.
Yeah.
It was the barrel room.
Yeah, and his instead of being fleshy, his actual color up there at the top is like copper, so it's not so bad.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see here. Got Venom. At least it's just the Venom face. I don't know. Don't know what Venom's doing in here, but he's in here.
There we go. Hobbit, Lord of the Rings. Where are you?
Oh yeah, then I got this torso too. This is a good one. This is the like the Mongolian warrior guy.
That's a great figure too.
So he's got a solid leather armor style torso, and then these furry short legs with boots.
Oh, that's Dory. No, that's not Dory. Dory's a different one. Dory has
Got a bunch of this stupid Bilbo torso that I don't like.
Which one?
This one here.
Yeah, that's useful for like noblemen and stuff. Or you could use it as like a footman for one of the factions, right? You could dress up your pages and servants in that.
Yeah. Mostly I just try to take the red arms
Sounds
off them, but
full agreement.
it's brittle, so they break sometimes, which is never good.
Yeah.
So anyway, and the other one that's dark red that I, of course, wish we had more of is the old Crimson Falcon.
Oh yeah. See, I hide the Falcon. I use that for other factions because I don't want to turn the Falcon into a dark red that I already have plenty of other dark red factions. So I use that for my Scorpions.
Yeah, so there we go. All right, so I got 5 strings left to rig, and then we'll be re-rigged. All in this more tanny color, which I like more betterer for all kinds of reasons.
It is much more better.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like vastly different. You can only sort of tell here, but now you can see the one that's tan versus the ones that are white.
Oh yeah, it's pretty obvious now.
But the ability to tie them without it looking so bulky is kind of the biggest part I like.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, next one. Here we go. For all one person who's probably still watching.
Yeah, we got at least 3 in here, maybe 4.
Nice. Oh, nice.
J Bay was still here too.
And I do have, only got one of the Griffin Knights. But I do hope, because they are an official set, that they will eventually hit.
Yeah, that's what I'm really hoping for too. This is a pretty key one because between those 2 figures and their shield, the 3-in-1 castle, the serpent, and the lords, and then the shield for the Pegasus in the friend set, I'm really hoping those hit bricks and pieces.
Pegasus shield in the castle?
No, in the
breakfast? Or
set.
Which one? Which set?
The Friends comic book store set.
Oh, yes. Okay, yeah.
It's the Pegasus shield.
Yeah.
So
Pegasus shield and the classic space helmet. Got all kinds of stuff there.
yeah.
Showing us with in Friends now.
Yep, which is great. Anyway, we get it.
So many people hate the mini dolls, though.
Yeah.
I sort of get it partially, but I'm also like, hey, it's Lego, man. Just replace them if you don't like them.
Yeah. Because the friend sets are better than any of the city sets these days.
And there's got lots of good friend sets.
Yep.
The bed and breakfast. Castle bed and breakfast. Absolutely love it.
I haven't picked that one up yet.
Oh, man. Looks so nice. I don't think it's retired yet. You can find them some on clearance, but not like super clearance. But it might be retiring soon.
Okay.
Very nice. It's got some gray, or actually, I think they're sand blue roof pieces that are pre-molded, and some white, and just some really nice colors.
Yeah, that, and then the modular English in or whatever. Those two I've considered, but haven't picked up.
Are you on about the Tudor modular, Mr. Wagner?
What was that?
The old Tudor corner.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
The modular. I did consider that.
That's setting booty traps.
Yeah, it looks cool. It would go well in the layout, especially with the kind of houses he's got behind there. I think that Tudor one would really kick that off. But again, it's a modular. I don't collect modulars, you know.
There's the more whimsical one over there.
They both look cool.
Nice.
The more ruinedy one, and then the actual modulars. I do have the Tudor corner up top there. Whoop. There it is. That's the museum. So.
Wow.
Now we're back to this.
Yeah,
the modular ended up having to bricklink the parts for is Market Street, because I've always been like, is it really a modular? But Lego's called it a modular enough times that I've caved and decided that it is.
It's not really a modular.
I mean, you know, is what it is. I don't have all the parts for it. You can see up there, it's the blue one up in the corner there.
Yeah.
I don't have the right hose piece for the railings because they're like crazy expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So right now there's no hose piece on those. I also think I'm technically using the wrong windows, but no one could tell.
Now everyone's gonna know.
Yep, everyone, all 4 people watching are gonna tattle on me.
Word will spread like wildfire.
Far and wide. I won't be able to escape it. Everywhere I go, people are going to say, hey, Z. I'm going to say, hey, what's up? They're going to say, you totally used the wrong window on the...
That's going to be their first point of conversation every time.
On the Market Street. On the Market Street that you brick-linked. I'm going to say, yes, I did.
Yeah. Now.
I'm embarrassed. It's true.
Ask Z Cerberus about his windows.
Yep. Over that moron and ask him about his windows. And then they're going to ask Kevin about his windows. And it's, you know, going to be kind of weird.
We're growing in number. Is that what you're saying, Panda?
Seven, 8.
The minifigures don't have the right proportions, but it's hard to move out of that when so much of the collection is already there. And mini dolls aren't the answer, in my opinion. So
could always move over to Fun Hole Bellheads.
Nope. Hello, Toonbricks.
They're terrible too, so. That's kind of the thing about the minifigures, is they are proportionally just messes.
Yeah. Mr. Wagner, don't you start that.
Well, it's past my bedtime already. I'm already 7 minutes past normal.
Sup, Stud Sidious?
Hello, Stud Sidious.
All right, we're triple knotting these bad boys because that's more betterer than double knotting.
Betterer.
So I've been told. Just like betterer is betterer than better.
You mean like
Because it's got more R's.
That is an opinion, and that is your opinion.
Called in Poland.
All right, so now we're up to 2 in the tan.
Z crest or anything like that, right? Name entirely. I don't know any Polish, so I'd have a hard time coming up with it. Oh, I go. That's a little while.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
Oh, I unfroze. Wow.
Yeah, look at you. Look at that. You know, Kevin, I think you just let it go. That's what you did.
I did apparently. No, how do the Polish? What do the Polish call crest? What is it labeled as it's in Poland, idiot? We're not starting Polish jokes, Johnny G. Australians, always the first ones to get out of line.
It's not a fact. It's in their nature to get out of line. They're still feeling the sting of getting in line in the first place to go take a government-sponsored vacation out to that prison island. I mean, out to that lovely country.
Tomb Brick, we're all castle builders in here.
They didn't use toothpaste in the Bronze Age, Panda. What are you talking about?
Toon bricks.
Wait, how's my battery low? What is going on? I might get kicked anyways.
I can't believe that.
Battery's at 5%? I didn't use my phone at all today.
There you went.
That weren't 5%, that was 3%. He was lying.
That's really fast. This is the fastest 5% drop ever.
Apple letting you down since 2000.
The best part is that was the one housing his audio, so now we can't even hear him.
That is the best part, Z.
Yeah.
That was
Back.
See, I've done that multiple times where I hit back on my phone and it takes me out of the stream, but I have yet to end stream accidentally.
Yeah, okay. Well, you know.
So,
Hooray for small miracles, right?
yes, Castle is pretty great.
Yeah.
I'm a little offended. I'm not a castle builder.
Well, you don't have to be offended if you want to start being a castle builder.
That's okay.
You're a cog builder?
I'm an accidental castle builder. Never intended to be one.
Jeez, I'm already at 3%. All right, I'm going to have to wrap things up here because you're going to lose my volume. My connection's been horrible. So,
what, you mean we're actually going to get peace? Don't end it now.
What was that? Yo, you're going to get peace by me leaving. You're going to get peace. Thanks so much, Brett. You're a real pal.
Well, you left me in it last week, pal. How dare you go to a social gathering with other people?
What's the longest ending on here?
Daddy Ben, so Ohio. Oh, nope, sorry. Wrong stream.
Okay, that was a little early. I didn't think it was going to start that right away. So, before that starts, thanks everyone for joining us. Sorry that we're leaving right as Stud and the Toon Bricks join us, and
such.
With that, his audio's gone.
Yep, his audio vanished.
We're going to say it's a goodbye from me. It's a goodbye from Kevin. And it's
you can hear me briefly. I was pretty impressed with the Baby Yoda trailer, so I disagree. And apparently my phone already died on me. But I did not get pizza, Johnny T. But thank you, everyone, for joining. Z, thanks for joining us for quite a while tonight.
Sure,
and of course, Brett, thank you as well for harassing me about Star Wars and also being on the stream.
If you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe. We are here every Friday.
I likely won't be here next Friday.
Go and spoil it, Mr. Wagner. Go on.
You're here every Friday, except me and Kevin probably won't be here next Friday. But whatever.
Yeah.
Mm.
There'll probably be some person here Friday.
I'm here on Friday. That
Okay. Well,
Hit the button, Mr. Wagner. You're good.
I am hitting